Dan, you genderless NPR broadcaster. I wrote all my jokes based on the fact that Dan usually wears glasses, and then he told me yesterday he doesn't, so he could just put these on for the next round. Sorry. Thank you. Look at this fucking nerd. All right. You look like Buddy Holly if his plane went down on guys. Dan's a computer programmer. He's the guy who puts closed captioning on child porn.
I didn't believe Ilya was Jewish, actually, but he assured me he has 100% Israeli DNA dripping from his rectum.
That's how you get a passport there. Dan actually lived in Israel for a bit. He was an interior designer for occupied Palestinian territories.
Ilya was circumcised as an adult. He didn't want to, but he knew if he didn't, neither would his wife.
Wow, you're so Jewish, even your jokes don't work on a Saturday.
Okay.
You look like you own a bakery that only makes gay wedding cakes.
Unwillingly gonna go first. Great start so
Matt,
far.
you're so uncoordinated you can't flip a coin before these.
There's 3 Jews on stage. One of us is going to take it.
He has already won.
It's nice to be roasting this non-binary Swedish rapper here.
First blood.
Ilya was circumcised when he was 16. He waited so long because he figured that would be the only way someone would touch his penis in high school.
That's true. I was circumcised when I was 16 because, unlike you and your act, I know how to edit myself.
Ilya has OCD. Part of that is touching and not touching objects in certain ways. For example, he has to tap the 8-year-old on the head exactly 3 times before having sex with her.
I do that to make sure they're alive. It's different. Gene had brain surgery a couple of years ago, and then he sort of just kept the haircut. It's fun to be roasting the CEO of a revenge porn website.
And then you're 33?
Yeah.
I'm 33, so...
Wait,
like
worse.
Wait, are you saying you look better? What do you think you look like? I don't know who's reacting to what now.
You just look like you're going to die soon, that's all.
You look like you've died several times.
Listen, baby.
Thank you. Adam is so boring, old, and Jewish, I had to read a portion of him at my bar mitzvah. Adam's Jewish and works in finance. Imagine what a stereotype he'd be if he was good at comedy. You look like you watch porn by Googling the word sex and jerking off to thumbnails. Adam's from Canada, and you kind of remind me of maple syrup. You're a boring sap, and you leave kids with a sticky mess on their face. Adam works in finance, but he doesn't like Bitcoin because he can't pick it up with his Jew fingers. Fluke, if you don't know this, is a SoundCloud rapper and a comic. And if you want to know what his comedy is like, imagine if a SoundCloud rapper also did comedy.
Fatality.
You look like a Dominican girl transitioning into a Boston Marathon bomber.
Well done.
Thank you, Post-Op Malone.
Perfect.
When I heard I was battling Ilya, I was like, whoa, word, I'll get to battle a girl. And when Ilya heard he was battling Fluke Human, he was like, oh, sick, I get to battle my sex robot.
I don't give it a name. Makes it too human for me. It's the basic rules, guy. It's how it works. Thank you, Nerf Gun Kelly.
Okay, can we just clear up what the fuck your guys' names are? Does anybody know? I heard, okay, is your name Fluke?
Yeah.
Like the mistake?
The very same.
Okay, and your name is not Elliot.
That's Ilya.
Like, ew, yeah, like when you're sick. When that sound you make when you throw up.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say it's just a traditional Russian name, but your way is cool, too.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Dude, I don't know. Keep negging me. I'll fuck you.
Julie and I actually, we have a lot in common. I do work with immigrants, and you look like you falsely accuse your maid of stealing things. You look like you've always just finished yelling, "Do you know who my father is?" to a barista.
First blood.
Keep it going for Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina candle. Thank you, Kristen Bell's palsy.
You have no soul, you son of a bitch! Do you realize what you just done?
You look like you got your HPV on Etsy.
But you, Ilya, when I look at you, I think comfort. As in, you come on seat cushions and make a fort out of them. Like a comfort, get it?
No, you should write for Julie.
I'm voting for Julie. I don't care. Listen.
Come fort! Come fort! Come!
Actually, growing up, his hero was Bam Margera. That's who he wanted to be when he grew up. If you don't know, Bam Margera is a bloated drug addict who lives in Pennsylvania. I got great news for you, Anthony. Just moved to Pennsylvania. Patrick grew up in Staten Island and then, I guess, just stopped growing. Patrick's a roofer, which is ironic because he can't reach most shelves.
Wait for this one. Ilya Laksin, more like Ilya axing dudes if he can blow them.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Ilya goes up to dudes and he's all like, "Please, sir, can I have your balls?"
Hold on. Let's try this. Patrick Haggerty. More like Patrick Faggerty, am I right? Thank you. Seriously, stop encouraging it. Sean, you anemic leprechaun. You look like if Notre Dame had a mascot for their Magic the Gathering team. Sean, you look like you own a fleshlight. I don't mean the sex toy. I mean a lamp made of human skin. You look like you bought yourself on the dark web. Sean, you look like you were a hamster about 20 minutes ago.
Ilya's a Russian Jew who has never been bar mitzvahed, so he became a man when he downed his first bottle of vodka and then used it as a peg on himself.
It's Russian tradition. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Jared has a speech impediment where the words he says come out not funny. Jared used to play hockey. He doesn't play anymore, but he still sounds like he should probably wear a helmet.
Contrary to popular belief, Ilya does have sex with girls, but he tells me he is trying to work his way up to women.
Another one.
Thanks, Mike.
It's called exposure therapy. You start small and go big. Jared is Jewish. Well, he doesn't fit any of the Jewish stereotypes, right? He's dumb, he's not successful, he isn't funny. The only thing Jewish about Jared is that nobody likes him. Jared is genuinely bad at comedy. So, this is not even really a joke. Like, I sincerely don't respect what he does comedically. You should stop doing comedy and find something you're good at Like saying whoa when an older kid describes what boobs feel like.